remember. Did you go to the Joe's ramp jam?
I did, yeah. I got broke off at Joe's in practice. I had no ramp experience, and I thought, okay, well, I'll see if I can enter. And I did. I just rode, and I had a coaster brake, so that was a little sketchy.
Yeah.
I fell and put my elbow into my kidney. And I went under Joe's, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm pissing brown. I'm like, what the, oh shit, you know, like I was like, oh, you know, I'm like, oh, you know, and I didn't want to not see the contest. I was like, all right, we'll go to the hospital, but like after the contest, right? Like, so if you look at those pictures, I'm in the background, kind of sitting on the ramp, all, you know, rolled over. But I was stoked to watch the contest, you know, and it was shit. It was
yeah, that was insane. Yeah, I remember seeing the footage or the pictures in the mags, and that was like another for me. That was new chapter just opened right there. Like, and that was what Joe Lopes' ramp.
Joe Lopes, yeah, and it's interesting because I'm pretty sure this is true that Joe Lopes' ramp was the site of the first skateboard pro halfpipe contest and the site of the first BMX halfpipe pro BMX halfpipe contest.
Okay, but maybe in the first halfpipe contest
for BMX.
Possibly,
period. Yeah, it could be, you know,
because after that, suddenly it was about the halfpipe now.
Like,
it slowly went on to halfpipe.
Yeah, once the parks went away, it had to become. Yeah. And once the parks went away, and especially once the AFA went away, it had to turn into half pipes.
Yeah,
there were no more
a few years
parks.
after.
Yeah. So that was kind of like warm up, and it was funny when at that contest, like, you know, pictures are one thing, but there's not much video from it, right? Like I don't think I know of any video.
No, I've not seen any.
So in pictures, you know, you could roll in the half pipe and get a killer air for Bob Osborne and shoot back out, right? But in the contest, you got to hit all the walls and you got to channel air it.
Yeah.
And so in that, you know, like the guys that were there could all do that. Like Dominguez, Fiola, Blyther, Hugo. Vander rode a coaster, so he had a little harder time. He did it, but he didn't. The two guys who had the flow down were Brian Blyther and Richard Anderson, a local guy there. I thought for sure Richard Anderson was going to become in that same caliber. Yeah, he's going to be duking it out with those guys because in that ramp, it was a really tight ramp. There's not much flat bottom. If you watch video, you would see the Blyther style with the smooth was working on that ramp, but Anderson, he had that shit down. He was just like, he could out.
He got a photo, right?
Yeah.
I think I remember Richie Anderson,
Yeah, and just like Blyther, like his variations didn't look as flashy as Fiola's. You know, Fiola's one-hander, one-footers were epic. Then the top side, bottom, perfect. You know, like he had that down. You know, there were different things. Dominguez look backs, dialed. You know, like, and I have a great photo of that Bryce Knights took. That has Bob Osborne in the bottom of the ramp, shooting Dominguez doing a look back over the channel, and you're just like, man, Dominguez was the man, you know. But in terms of the flow, it was all Blyther and the other and
Richie Anderson.
Yeah, and he, you know, and I'm talking about like alley-oop channel airs to, you know.
That's really advanced for 84 that was, alley-oop airs really far forward,
Yeah.